Might not be, Lisa. Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Chick-Shea Gymnasium here at New Britain High School as we get you ready for another girls volleyball matchup tonight in the CCC. The New Britain Hurricanes sitting at 1-3, hosting the Bristol Central Rams, coming into tonight with a record of 3-1. And once again, hi everybody, I'm Randy Brochu with Lisa Kowecki, our production assistant and camera person. Glad to be with you tonight for girls volleyball on a rainy Tuesday night. BC, the Rams, coming off a victory their last time out. They shut out Plainville 3-0. The Hurricanes were shut out at Farmington their last time out. And we are underway with New Britain serving. And Audrey Beliveau setting up a swing for Carolina side. Bristol Central keeping it going as they search for the first point of set one. In the middle, Kaylee Cahill with a big swing. That's dug. And then a kill as it slides over to the outside, and Emily Erickson grabs the first point of the night for Bristol Central. So the serve now to Gwen Tereso, a senior setter. One of many on this roster who play on the softball team as well. She's actually a three-sport athlete, softball, basketball, and here in the fall, volleyball. And that's Erickson continuing. Maya Sliz with a dig. Long hit by Guerra is going to go out, and a 2-0 lead for Bristol Central. Back to the service line, Tereso. The Hurricanes setting up outside for the hit from Guerra. Another attack from her, Isabel Costa, the dig. And we have, I believe, a carry in the middle. Will result in a third Bristol Central point here in set one. Guerra with the dig that is all the way over. Erickson moved it over to the outside. Quick little approach for the point for Kayla St. Ange, the right side hitter and senior laden lineup that lost 3 all-conference players to graduation last year. And now time to shine for this 2021 senior class. Costa had the dig on the serve, but the Hurricanes miscommunicate in the middle, and Bristol Central is off to a 5-0 lead here in the first set. And go Costa's way again. Back to Guerra for the big swing. Well dug by Tereso. Give Costa another dig as they set up Guerra again. Tereso the dig. Brooke Susi is the libero. She sets up. The Hurricanes go in the middle for a swing from Cahill. Dug out of the back row. And then the kill goes to Bristol Central's Emily Erickson, who took a big swing that went off the top of the net and threw New Britain out of sorts. And it's a 6-0 Rams lead. Sliz calling for it. And unfortunately for the Hurricanes, Beliveau can't get it over the net. 7-0 Bristol Central to start this one. As often is the case, the JV game ran a little late, so if you're just joining us, we are just underway. Was scheduled for a 5 p.m. start, but as I say, that is often not the case. And it takes a while for the Hurricanes to start, but Guerra has the first New Britain point of the night. They snap a 7-0 run for Bristol Central to start the evening, and the Hurricanes will send Beliveau to the service line. Audrey Beliveau, a second-year starting setter who was all conference last season. Her serve is short, and it's 8-1 Rams. Lance Pepper, the head coach of Bristol Central. And in her 33rd year, Michelle Abraham head coaching the Golden Hurricanes. And a service ace for Bristol Central to open up a 9-1 lead coming from Jaden Bauer, another one of those seniors. Patiently waited last year. Bristol Central having a good year this year after another outstanding season in girls volleyball last year. Big swing from Erickson. It's wide, and the point goes to New Britain on the attack error. Jocelyn Keelis is the libero for the Golden Hurricanes. A JV starter in her sophomore year. She didn't play last year, but the starting libero for the Golden Hurricanes in her senior season. Big swing from the outside from Kayla St. Ange, and she sneaks it in for a 10-2 Bristol Central lead. Brooke Susie, one of those many players on the Bristol Central volleyball roster who plays softball as well. Hits that one into the net on her serve. Give the point to New Britain, and it's 10-3 Rams. Carolina Guerra to serve. Pretty good swing. Susie the libero on the dig. A hot swing by St. Ange. Dug out of the back row by the Golden Hurricanes. That was Wendy Garcia who had the big dig, and it does result in a Hurricanes point. On the attack error by BC, make it 10-4 Bristol Central. And Guerra back to the service line. Going back row where Bauer digs it. Big swing by Erickson. Once again, courageous dig by Garcia, but the point goes to the Rams. 11-4 Bristol Central. Now stepping up to serve is Kayla St. Ange. She jump serves on the Hurricanes. And miscommunication, a bad set. As Keelis sent it to the front row, but nobody could keep it going for New Britain. 12-4 Bristol Central. St. Ange serving again. Keelis goes down for it, but can't dig it clean. Service ace, Bristol Central. 13-4 the Rams here in set one. And St. Ange can't wait to get back to the service line. Once again, it goes Keelis' way. The Hurricanes able to continue. They set up the outside, a little tap shot from New Britain's Natalia Kovnatsky, and what a play by Bristol Central to keep it alive and open up a 10-point lead. St. Ange serves it into the net. 14-5, Bristol Central leads it. And Wendy Garcia, a defensive specialist and a junior, will serve. Takes a little something off. Destiny Potter on the dig. Emily Erickson with that lethal swing. Pounds another point home. 15-5 Bristol Central. Give her another kill. Erickson, who was all-conference last year, the only returning all-conference player for Bristol Central, a 4-year starter. Costa with a sliding dig. Kovnatsky attacks the middle. Little tap into a soft spot by Bauer. Continued by Kovnatsky. Bristol Central sets up. They go back to the middle for the big swing by Bauer, and it's too strong. Point to the Golden Hurricanes. 15-6 now the score in set one. The Rams on top. Kovnatsky serving for New Britain. Goes the way of the libero. Susie the dig. Big swing and a kill through the top of the net by Jaden Bauer. Back to a 10-point advantage for BC.
Randy, we're only on one ball.
That's sent over by Guerra. And back into the middle, Erickson. Right down into the teeth of the New Britain defense with that swing for the kill. 17-6. Maddie Lodovico will serve now for Bristol Central. Her first time to the service line. Maya Sliz, a soft attack. Into the middle, Destiny Kraft on the second hit with the attack for the kill. 18-6 Bristol Central. Guerra with a dig. Sets up a swing from Kaylee Cahill. It's too strong, and it's 19-6 Bristol Central. Is it not on? Diving dig from Keelis. And now Beliveau sets up. They go middle. Guerra over to Sliz. The back row attack dug by Lodovico. A little push attempt goes wide from Emily Erickson. She's got the heavy swing that time. Looking for the soft touch, but misfired. 19-7 now the score. Costa looking to dig as this one comes our way. Give the point to well, they're going to give the point to the Hurricanes. 19-8. What's that? Good net play there from Bristol Central from Gwen Tereso, who got up in a kind of jump ball opportunity at the net and won the battle. 20-8 Bristol Central. What's that? 22-8. Bristol Central, and the serve comes from Tereso. Now to Guerra, right into the block. And Destiny Kraft gets up for the point. Bristol Central 2 away from taking set 1 pretty handily. Cahill, as they set her up in the middle, goes back row. A little tap by St. Ange. Guerra goes back row where the libero Susie digs. Big swing through the block by Bauer. The Golden Hurricanes keep it alive. Guerra on the continue. Into the middle. It's Kraft. Beliveau now sets up Guerra, who calls for it, and on her attack, she gets the point. And the Hurricanes will get the serve back, now trailing 23-9. A little push attempt by Bellevue. That's a point for the Golden Hurricanes. Rather than set up, a little sneak attack. And it's 23-10. St. Ange sends it over. Sliz to Guerra. I'm going to check on Facebook, I guess. Once again, hi everybody. Understand there are some technical difficulties happening, but what we can tell you right now, 24-11, Bristol Central leads New Britain here in set one. The Rams at 3-1, the Hurricanes at 1-3, and the Golden Hurricanes looking to keep set one alive as their libero serves up, keyless. At that point goes to Bristol Central, and they take set one. So the first set goes to Bristol Central, and they take it 25-11, back in 2.5 minutes.
So yeah, they're saying it's not coming through.
Well, it's not my fault, so I don't, it's got to be other people. I'm telling you, I just checked it.
Okay. Yeah, and this is a teacher, so he said the live stream's not working. Is there a different link? How do they get there? How do you get there?
They just picked up our conversation, so that's what's going on over.
Oh, okay. No, but I mean, how do you, is it from the Facebook page? It's a link from the Facebook page, okay. I'll tell them to double check.
It's on YouTube. Yeah. I just had 2 minutes. There's no food. So, all right.
Well, back here for set 2 from New Britain High. A 25-11 win for Bristol Central in the first set. Glad you're with us here on this Tuesday night. I understand there have been some issues with the feed, but we're back. And if you hear this, then you know we're live. And Bristol Central certainly came alive in the first set. They, behind a 7-0 run to start things, cruised to victory in the first set, 25-11. Bristol Central with wins this year against Avon, Southington, and Plainville. They beat Avon, the same Avon team that New Britain fought but lost 2 last week. They beat Avon in 5 sets. And the season opener lost to the crosstown rival Bristol Eastern Lancers 3-1. Then were victorious over Southington their next time out. Shut Plainville out. Most recently, they're at Lewis Mills next. BC gets the first point of set 2 as they work it to the outside, and Kayla St. Ange has the kill. And Gwen Tereso steps up to serve for Bristol Central. Isabel Costa the dig. The Hurricanes get it over with Sliz. Sets up a big swing and kill for Jaden Bauer. 2-0 Bristol Central, set 2. Tereso misfires on her serve, and the Golden Hurricanes have their first point of the second set. 2-1 Bristol Central. And an opportunity for New Britain to tie it up early from the service line as Maya Sliz steps up. Good reaction at the net by Destiny Kraft, but they run out of sorts, and it is 2-2. New Britain's tied it. Sliz, the second-year varsity starter who switched from libero to outside hitter this year. That attack goes into the net for Emily Erickson, and New Britain leads for the first time tonight. 3-2 here in the second set. Looking to take advantage of an attack error and keep things going. Maya Sliz. Dug by Bauer. They set up the front row, and Destiny Crafts kind of mishit it, but still got enough mustard to get it off the top of the net and over for the kill to tie it up at 3. New Britain looking to reclaim the lead, but the attack by Guerra looked like it caught the antenna, an attack error, and a 4-3 lead for Bristol Central as they're back on top. Jaden Bauer now to serve. She puts some steam on things. Costa with the dig. Guerra, a little tap. Great reaction by Kraft to get it over. Costa sends to the libero. It's just moved over by Keelis off the top of the net. Now Guerra with a dig. Belivo's going to send it right back to Guerra for the big swing. Gives Susie, the libero, a dig. Sets up the heavy swing from Emily Erickson, the all-conference returner, for the kill. 5-3 Bristol Central as she sneaks it inside the back row. Bauer serving. A little miscommunication. Almost worked out for New Britain as Cahill sent it to a soft spot. But, man, Kayla St. Ange got all of that. A lethal swing for a 6-3 Rams lead. They've got some young ladies on this Bristol Central side that have some heavy swings. And another point for the Rams, 7-3 now. As New Britain's unable to return. Bauer's serve goes Sliz's way. Sliz sends it to the back row where Bauer digs. They set up Erickson. Diving dig by the New Britain libero, Keelis. And she goes for the third hit, looking to continue, but comes up empty. And Bristol Central has just ripped off a 5-0 run to go up 8-3. Beliveau to Kiera for the big swing. A diving dig by Bauer that continues to the front of the net. Costa with a big dig on the swing by Erickson. New Britain just sends it over. There's Erickson again. Through the block attempt at the front of the net by Kaylee Cahill, and the point goes to Bristol Central. Emily Erickson continues to eat them up. Racking up the kills today for Bristol Central. And it's guided over by Cahill. And a swing and a miss by Cahill as she went up against Destiny Kraft and mistimed the leap. An 8-0 run here for Bristol Central to open up a 7-point lead in the second set after cruising to a 25-11 victory in set one. And a service ace for Jaden Bauer, who is renting real estate on the service line. She's been there a while here. Now a 9-0 run in Bristol Central hopes counting. Bauer's serve sneaks in. Service ace. The Golden Hurricanes electing to let that one go, thinking it was long, but it died just inside the back line. 12-3 Bristol Central, and Michelle Abraham calls a timeout. We'll take 60 seconds as well. Back inside the Chick Shea Gymnasium, a 12-3 lead for Bristol Central. After a 25-11 set one victory, they're riding a 9-0 run right now and looking for more as Erickson takes a big swing, but the Hurricanes break it up. They're able to return her attack, and the point to the Golden Hurricanes, now trailing 12-4 and sending Audrey Beliveau to the line. An all-conference selection last year for New Britain. Susie digs. Erickson returns the favor against the New Britain libero, Keelis. And BC sets up. They go to the outside. Nice sliding dig from Garcia. Kept alive by Guerra. Sent backwards to Sliz from Beliveau. Susie slides in on the dig. Erickson the attack. Kept alive by New Britain's Garcia. BC sending it over to the outside for the kill on the swing from Gwen Tereso. Three-sport athlete on the softball and basketball team, and as the setter, taking a rare swing for the point. 13-4 BC. Susie serving, Sliz digging, and they'll come over Garcia's way. She guides it to the back row. Erickson swings it into the net. An attack error results in a New Britain point, down 13-5 now, and sending Keelis to the line. Keelis' serve goes back row, backpedaling Bauer the dig. Erickson the kill as she swings it through the block attempt of Kovnatsky. And another kill for Erickson. 14-5 Bristol Central. Kayla St. Ange to serve. It goes to Sliz. Bristol Central sets up in the middle. Nice job by Kovnatsky going up against the attack by Lodovico. Kovnatsky missed timing. Another attempt at the net as it was kept alive by St. Ange, and it's a point for Bristol Central. They open up a 10-point lead in the second set. 15-5 Rams. Already up 1-0 after a 25-11 set 1 win. They have a 10-point advantage here in the second set. Guerra with a little swing across. Kovnatsky diving. That's too many hits for New Britain. The Rams open up an 11-point lead. 16-5 Bristol Central. New Britain looking for their first set win since their 3-2 victory coming from behind against Lewis Mills when they ripped off 3 straight wins after falling behind 2-0. But then swept here at home against Avon and on the road against Farmington, their most recent 2 times out. Trailing by 10 in set 2 after falling 25-11 in the first set. And Guerra serving. Erickson the dig. And she'll tap it over. A left-hand tap. Sliz the big swing. Getting it through the front row. Lodovico sends it New Britain's way. And now into the middle from Sliz. She found a soft spot in the BC defense and dumps that one in the middle of the campfire. 16-7 Bristol Central. New Britain grabs the point and sends Guerra to the service line. Susie digging back row. Bowers sends it over and New Britain sets it up. Sliz again, continuing to the back row. Erickson, before she could unleash that big swing of hers, a carry against Bristol Central. The point goes to New Britain, and they've cut their deficit in half, trailing 16-8 in the second set. Guerra's serve is too strong. Well communicated by BC, as the bench was involved in that one, saying that one was going long. They let it go. It's a 17-8 BC lead, and Emily Erickson steps up to serve again. Her jump serve, hot on Garcia, guided over by Sliz, and BC works the middle. The big swing by Bauer. Nice diving play by Garcia. Little switch and a tap. Well done by Lodovico. Getting creative to her left hand, and it results in a BC point and a 17-8 Rams lead. Make it 18-8. They go back up by 10. Be a whole lot of Bristol in New Britain this week. BC tonight, and then we're back at it Thursday night when Bristol Eastern comes to New Britain High to take on the Hurricanes. So BC on Tuesday, Bristol Eastern on Thursday, and a 19-8 lead for Bristol Central right now. A jump serve into the net for Emily Erickson. And the Golden Hurricanes find themselves down 10 again, sending Garcia to the serve line. Yo. Bauer's swing is a kill. And Garcia unable to set up the front row as her dig goes, or a dig attempt goes into the net. At a 20-9 lead now for Bristol Central. Maddie Lodovico, a sophomore. She serves for Bristol Central. Erickson stretches to dig. Bauer's attack results in another kill and a 21-9 lead for Bristol Central here in the second set. Lodovico's serve. Sliz couldn't get it over the front row. She tried to tap it over Kraft, and Tereso continued by Bristol Central's Bauer. Tereso into the middle for Kraft. Costa to the middle. Late reaction there by Guerra after her dig. Erickson punches one Costa's way. The Hurricanes work it to the front. And in the front row, it goes into the net on Kelly Olape's attack attempt. A sophomore setter. He's going to see some more varsity time now. Kovnatsky pushes one Erickson's way. The point to the Hurricanes on another carry by Bristol Central. (22-10) Bristol Central. Kovnatsky on the serve. Potter, the late dig. But BC was never set well enough. And the Hurricanes grab the point. They're down 22-11. Natalia Kovnatsky again to serve, and her serve is short. End of the net. Bristol Central up 23-11 now. Tereso on the serve for BC. Well, change-up thrown by Alape. She sets up Sliz from the outside. Tereso the dig. Continued by Erickson. And it is wide. Give the point to New Britain. 23-12 now. Bristol Central. Maya Sliz to serve. That's strong, but Susie elects to dig it. Continued by Erickson. And New Britain setting up Guerra way too long on her continue attempt. And now it's set point for BC at 24-12. Jaden Bauer to serve. Bristol Central takes the second set. Kayla St. Ange with the set-sealing kill, 24-12. Goes to 25-12, and Bristol Central almost in the exact score. They took it to New Britain, 25-11 in the first set, 25-12 in the second set. They have a chance to sweep when we come back in about 2.5 minutes with a third set. Back here for set 3. New Britain trailing 2-0 to Bristol Central, and Maya Sliz will start things off for the Hurricanes. And it's going to be a service ace for Sliz to start things off here in this third set. The Hurricanes with their backs against the wall, looking to avoid the sweep. And they're off to an early lead. This time Bristol Central sends it to Tereso, sends over. Kiera's attack goes into the middle, sets up a big swing and the kill for Jaden Bauer, who sneaks it in the corner. Set 3 tied at 1. And for Bristol Central, it's Gwen Tereso to serve. The Golden Hurricanes work the middle, and it's a kill for Kaylee Cahill. 2-1 New Britain. Beliveau serving now for New Britain. They try to sustain a little rally here. Sliz hustling over after the diving dig by Garcia. New Britain is able to keep it going. Erickson with a vicious hit. Garcia knocked right off balance. That thing was smoked so hot. Man alive, can Emily Erickson really swing the volleyball? Here she is again. And another kill for Erickson. Well, it would make sense. The all-conference selection last year, the only returning all-conference selection, has the hardest swing on the floor tonight. Another point for Bristol Central. It's 4-2. And Bauer will serve after this timeout as Michelle Abraham wants to bring in the troops and talk about it. Down 4-2 here in set 3, back in 60 seconds. Bristol Central with a 4-2 lead, and Angie Torres goes for the dig in the back row, seeing some playing time. She gets down on that attack from Emily Erickson. Another kill for the senior outside hitter, the 4-year starter. 5-2 Bristol Central. Bauer serving again. Sliz with the dig. This comes Cahill's way. Racing over, Tereso kept it going to the libero Susi. And now New Britain sets up Cahill for the kill off the fingertips of Bauer. And New Britain's within 2 here in the third set. Bristol Central works it to St. Ange. Big swing off the top of the net. And the point is to New Britain as Guerra was able to work it through the block. And we have a 1-point third set at 5-4 Bristol Central. An opportunity for New Britain to tie it here from the serve line. With their libero, Jocelyn Keelis. A serve error. And instead, BC goes up 2. Garcia digs it. Coming across court with her attack. Kovnatskis goes wide, and it's back to a 3-point BC lead. Service ace for the libero for Bristol Central. That's Susie, who sneaks it in and doubles up New Britain now at 8-4. 3-0 run here by BC. Sliz digs it. It's Kovnatsky on the outside with the attack. Back into the middle, and Bauer pounds in another point for Bristol Central. They go up by 5. 9-4. This Bristol Central squad is really good. They communicate well, and they've got a few young ladies that really can swing it. 10-4, Bristol Central. Riding a 5-0 run. Here's Susie again. Sliz's dig comes over the net, and Emily Erickson knows what to do with it. The putback for an 11-4 lead for Bristol Central. Susie's attack, or Susie's serve, I should say. The diving dig by Keelis. There's Erickson. Sneaks it inside. The back row, 12-4, Bristol Central. A 7-0 run. This is just how they started tonight. Susie serve. Off the top of the net with enough steam for the ace. An 8-0 run and a 13-4 lead in the third set as BC goes for the sweep. They are more than halfway to 25 now. They go up by 10, 14-4 on the service ace by Susie. Susie serve, that's back-to-back aces. An 11-point lead for Bristol Central. Susie's serve is too strong. Keelis that time with a wise decision to let it go. So that breaks up a long run. A 10-0 run for BC, broken up on that serve error, but a 10-point lead for Bristol Central. They bring it back to the outside. Kayla St. Ange, big swing cross court. Coming Garcia's way for the kill. 16-5 Rams. Sam Skalenka, sophomore outside hitter, replacing Emily Erickson as this one is starting to get out of hand as well. And the serve from St. Ange is wide. Serve error. It's back to a 10-point set 3 at 16-6 Bristol Central. Wendy Garcia on the serve. Dug by Brooke Valentino into the game for Bristol Central and a kill for Skalenka. It's the sophomores set up for the point for Bristol Central. Good opportunity for head coach Lance Pepper to get a little bit of his future into the present. The sophomore Skalenka, too strong on the serve. Costa wisely let it go. 17-7 Bristol Central. And Natalia Kovnatsky is set to serve. At the net, Lodovico, or Cahill I should say, goes up against Lodovico and gets the point for New Britain. Down 9. Kovnatsky serves. Service ace as she came Valentino's way. So now an 8-point third set. Kovnatsky serve right to Susi. And that attack from Lodovico sneaks in. She snuck it in the corner. Olivia Klingen enters the game for Bristol Central. She replaces Destiny Kraft. Klingen's another one of the sophomores. As Lodovico serves. And then it goes too strong. New Britain's within 8. 18-10. Sliz's serve for Valentino. New Britain sets up at the front of the net. Skalenka digs the attack by Guerra. Costa into the middle. They want to go outside, but the pass from Sliz goes into the net, and she tried to set up Guerra over on the outside. Point to Bristol Central. They go up 19-10. And Gwen Tereso serves. Another dig for Costa. She's been racking up the digs tonight. A near side hit from Valentino and a kill for Bristol Central. They've hit 20, and they're doubling up New Britain here in the third set, 20-10. Gwen Tereso, a 2-year starter. One of the lone returners with some experience for Bristol Central. 21-10 BC as the bounce goes the Rams' way as well at the net. And they're 4 away from a clean sweep. The third set looking almost identical to the first two, which were 25-11 and 25-12 victories for Bristol Central respectively. They're up 22-10 on the service ace by Gwen Tereso. Looking at a 4-1 start as they get ready for Lewis Mills on Thursday. Another service ace. Tereso picking her spots. And they're 2 away from the sweep. 23-10. Tereso spending a lot of time on that service line. Skalenka gets over into the middle for Tereso. Back to Skalenka. And the point goes to New Britain on the misfire by Skalenka. 23-11 Bristol Central. Audrey Beliveau to serve for New Britain. Brooke Valentino on the dig. The attack is long. The point is to New Britain. 23-12. Bristol Central, and Bellevue gets another serve. Sklenka steps up for the dig, and now the attack to Garcia. Bellevue unable to get it over Olivia Klingen. 24-12. Bristol Central, and here is match point. Brooke Valentino to serve for the Rams. Slizla going to keep him alive, but it's not going to happen as Bellevue races over, runs out of real estate, and Bristol Central has swept New Britain. They take set 3, 25-12. All three sets looking eerily similar, 25-11, 25-12, and 25-12. Bristol Central takes down New Britain tonight. The Rams improve to 4-1. The Hurricanes drop to 1-4. Bristol Central is next in action on Thursday as they'll host Lewis Mills. The Golden Hurricanes also in action on Thursday at home, hosting the other team from Bristol, Bristol Eastern. We'll have the call for you scheduled for 5 o'clock, but as always, we'll be on as soon as the JV match is over. The young ladies warm up for the varsity game, and we will start streaming as soon as they're ready to go. Until then, this is Randy Brochu for Lisa Koecki and our athletic director, Len Cordo, technical director, Steve Bugnacki, and Matt Canada is back at our home studios producing. 25-12. New Britain falls in the third set. They fall 3-0 tonight to Bristol Central. Good night, everybody.